Hi, you made it to my channel, Niche Gaming. I just wanted to show in this video the rest of the logging that I did with the Pacific P12. Essentially, you want to move step by step with all of your fleet, and so while I had completed whatever I could, if you see my review video of P12, I had completed right up until timber at arm's reach as much as I could do from Smithville Dam. Now I still fill up the logs from the Smithville Dam location for aid at the island. So to take to Drummond Island, it's important to do it from the Smithville Dam location. The reason being, the only other place you can get it in Drummond Island doesn't have medium logs. It only has long log station, and even that's near the point of Island Lake. So I have to go all the way to Island Lake and bring it back to Drummond Island? No, that doesn't make any sense. And it's because there's only 4 total double loads of medium logs. I just need to make 2 trips. We're going to go to Drummond Island from the Smithville Dam location. I wanted to show the full capability of this truck. The medium logs, because of the distribution of weight, it's just one of those tasks that is really heavy on the truck. It really puts a great load. You might think the long logs are maybe heavier because they're longer, so it might seem like the long log would be the heaviest load, but because of the weight distribution, both trucks, P12, well, P12 for sure, seems to be able to handle the long logs a lot easier. It doesn't get stopped up going up steep hills, but with medium logs, it sometimes can. Now, we're not really going up too many steep hills to the Drummond Island area. It's not going to be anything that stops up this truck or requires us to winch. We did all that stuff here in Smithville Dam. This should be smooth sailing from here. As I explained in my review video, the off-road OHD1 tires perform better. Now, I didn't do that in my main playthrough, but in a test playthrough I did experiment with the OHD1 versus the mud tires that I got for this truck. The mud tires are weak. They're slightly better in mud, but they're worse in dirt off-road. Now, the game has pretty even distribution of dirt off-road and mud. So it's dry off-road and wet off-road. Nice combination of both. So really, any good tires should have both. And the mud tires are 2.0, 2.0 in both. Whereas the off-road OHD1 for this truck, the P12, are 3.0 in off-road and 1.9 in the mud. Pretty much like all the other off-road tires. UOD2, for example, all the other off-road trucks for the heavy-duty class. So this off-road tires actually perform better. I'm guessing the game's programming or whatever, it's going back and forth from off-road to mud to off-road to mud and that sort of thing. So it's probably going back from rating 2.0 to 2.0, whereas this one is 3.0 to 1.9. So it's getting better performance overall because it's getting more times where it's actually 3.0, which is excellent rating for the off-road, and the rest of the time is getting 1.9 for the mud. So overall, it's going to do a lot better. Why? Because you're going through off-road and heavy mud at the same time. You go through little spots or patches of mud, and then again, dry off-road, plenty of dry dirt off-road again and again throughout the game. So the off-road OHD1 tires are going to give you better performance. I should have gotten those, but unfortunately I didn't. I got the mud tires, and that's why certain places it's going to seem like you're getting stopped up. And when I tried it in my OHD1, even through the mud, it seemed like I got better performance. At least I felt like it. So I would just get OHD1. That was a mistake, and that's why you do struggle a little bit through some of this stuff. Not to mention the fact that I am using the heaviest or worst distributed load that you can possibly have. That's 2 medium log loads. look at that. I almost fell here. And that's a testament to, yeah, you can be a little smart about it when you see yourself falling. Maybe you can turn just at the right angle to try to save yourself from falling. But that is a testament to the P12 stability as a truck. I should have fallen. If I had any other truck, I would have fallen tip right over. One, the medium logs are already heavy and they cause even the most stable of trucks to be a lot more prone to tipping over. And on top of that, I made a bad turn. And I should have fallen over with pretty much any other truck. If I had the white Western Star, I would have fallen over, had other trucks, not to mention that they don't have enough power to carry this much load. I would have tipped right over with any other truck. This is just how stable this P12 is. Amazing, amazing truck. Definitely worth the buy. Because I only have one medium log to deliver, I can sell the log trailer now. Because of my new game plus rules, I get half of the value back, so it was like 14,000 plus, and I get back 7,000. You end up having to spend 7,000 was your investment just to be able to do 2 logs at a time, and I think it was worth it if you look at it in terms of fuel. And not to mention just annoyance, having to take 3 trips instead of 2 or 6 trips instead of 3. I think that makes a big difference in the long run. And eventually fuel will matter more and more in future maps. So I think it was worth it to have the log trailer. Just depends on how many medium log transports you're going to need to do for that given map. So you go ahead and sell that medium log trailer because you don't need it. You only have 1 log transport left. And then we're completely done with all the medium logs for Michigan. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the extra footage that I had. Now, I didn't do anything besides medium logging, so unfortunately I don't have any other footage. I did do it in a test file, but not in my main playthrough. All I needed this truck for was medium logging. I couldn't do it with the P16, and I had to do it with this truck and other trucks that I had, with the exception of the CT681. None of the other trucks were even capable of doing medium logging. The problem with that truck is, for medium logging perspective, it couldn't take 2 loads at a time because it just couldn't connect the trailer. It was silly. The game didn't allow it. So unfortunately I had to get a truck. It's not that this truck was a bad investment or anything. The truck's a great investment. It's just I had to use this truck only for medium logging. So I didn't need it for the super orders. I already had other trucks for that to complete the super orders of Michigan. So I didn't use this truck for anything after that. It would be nice to try the cargo module add-on that it has. Seems like a very nice add-on apart from logging and high saddle trailer transport. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed watching the playthrough and the background music and everything. If you did, give me a like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.